Welcome back to the show. I am your good divorce coach, Karen McNenny, today chatting with international best-selling author Sarah Davison. She is best known as the divorce coach and really has been a pioneer in the divorce coaching world, has trained over 400 coaches across, I think, 23 countries now, 5 continents. Thank you so much for joining us today, Sarah.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm really enjoying the great questions you're asking, Karen. Thank you.
You do a lot of empowerment work and also bringing up that especially in the midst of the divorce there can be a lot of high conflict. What are your best guidelines around conflict resolution, empowering yourself, taking ownership back of your life during this time?
If you're dealing with a toxic person, you have no control over their behavior. So again, it's self-care on you, learning that you can't control what they're doing. There's no way you can, well, we can't, for anyone healthy or toxic, we can't control another person. We can only control ourselves and our reaction to that. And I think taking power back and sort of taking time out to sort of process, what can I control? I can't control that they never turn up to pick the kids up on time, or that they are going to send nasty emails. But I can control my reaction to that, or how I cope with that. Or I can stop relying on them for things, which is a big tip if you're dealing with an abusive personality. Don't give your power away by asking them to do anything. Build up your own support team. So it doesn't matter if they don't pick little Johnny up to go to football, because you've got a friend who's going to swing by on their way past and take him with the other kids. Find a way to work around it, so that if they turn up and they get time with their kid, great, you're not stopping it, but you're definitely not going to let little Johnny or yourself go through that trauma every time they don't show up. So it's about learning to take your power back.
I think there's another myth out there for those of us going through divorce that somehow our ex-spouse is going to be different than when they were our spouse. And we have a different set of expectations. It's the same person. And the things that drove you nuts in the marriage, the things that disappointed you, chances are those are going to carry on. And so you're absolutely right. Part of that empowerment is to reframe your expectation and own your power so that you don't spend a lifetime in disappointment and irritation. It is a waste of time.
So true. And also that works for if you're heartbroken because your ex has run off with someone else. They're still going to be the same dysfunctional partner they were with you. They might be best foot forward at this point, but they can have your sloppy seconds because they're not going to change for the new partner. So anything they did that was upsetting or difficult or toxic around you, they will be repeating those behaviors. And I think sometimes that's hard when you're in heartbreak to realize that. But actually, you know what? You're better off without someone that didn't want you, didn't choose you, didn't put you first. And now it's time for you to choose you and put you first.